put up a reasonable fight. But now, it's time for the proverbial flying leap.
Nicholas, stop! Stop!
Hi, I'm Samantha McCall. Welcome to another episode of How to Be an Everyday Hero, where we show you simple tactics and strategies that can help you save yourself and others in an unexpected emergency. Today, we're going to focus on fire safety.
Sam was calling herself Angela then. She was a young, loving wife, only been married to Bill Monroe a few months. Then he supposedly beat her half to death in a domestic dispute, whatever that means. She shot him straight through the heart and got off on an abuse excuse, which was all the rage at the time. Angela presented herself as a victim. No one seemed to notice that she cleared out all of his bank accounts. No one even considered the possibility that maybe she shot Bill Monroe and then threw herself down the stairs a few times to get bruised and bloody so that her story would fly.
How do you know so much about this?
A fire broke out in...
Bill Monroe was my father.
or theater building. Could you survive in a panicked crowd? Would you be...
Sam, look out!
They could have killed you. The secret was supposed to be best for everyone.
The only thing that should matter is what's best for the baby.
You matter too.
Don't do that.
Wow. You guys are back early.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, wait, I have something to tell you. Jax and I have set a wedding date. It's for next Friday. So I hope you can be happy for us.
You know, this isn't right. I told Mr. Ochoa I'm not a threat to anyone, and I haven't been since my brain injury.
Drop it. We know you're faking this condition.
I don't know what you mean.
You're not brain damaged. You're incompetent. Your late shipments have cost us too much. Since you can't do what needs to be done, we're here to do it the right way.
Oh, wow. Next Friday is, that's soon.
It is, but, you know, since we signed the divorce papers, Jax and I thought, why wait? Where's Morgan?
He's at Grandma Bobby's. We met up with Dad at the park, and, he thought that me and him should have father-son time.
Well, I think that's wonderful.
So, I guess congratulations.
I know that this seems fast, but Jax and I were supposed to be married months ago, so I think we've waited long enough, don't you?
I guess.
And guess what?
What?
Mrs. Wilcox is going to be by to pick you up. She wants to take you and Morgan to the cabin again this weekend. Kenny Wilcox's parents want Michael and Morgan to come spend the weekend with them again, so.
I guess you better get packed.
If you want, I could spend the weekend at your place.
Oh, buddy, I'm gonna be all right. You and Morgan, you're gonna have a great time in the mountains. And as long as your mom's happy, then that's
It's all good, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wish you all the happiness in the world.
Finish him, Nicholas.
Patrick, listen to
Robin,
me.
stay out of this. We need to kill this bastard.
No.
I can't. You don't understand.
Patty. For a brain surgeon, you're either stupid or tragically naive. Do you think I would venture forth out there without an insurance policy? Why don't you tell him, little Robin?
I know you're capable of vicious mind games. And I know you're holding something over Robin and Nicholas right now. But the game's over.
Patrick! Patrick! If you call the police, Nicholas dies.
I'm okay, really. It was an accident. He was hurt, right?
Find out how the hell this happened. And when you figure out who in the lighting crew was responsible for that light falling, fire them. Look, I have been doing this for years, and nothing like that has ever happened before.
I'm okay, really. I'm fine.
Come on, I'll get you a cup of coffee while the guys clean up.
Okay.
I swear, you proved again that you are the stuff that heroes are made of.
Don't be silly, really.
I mean, most people would have stood there paralyzed, but you sensed danger and saved yourself. Like you've been dodging disasters your whole life. I swear you have nerves of steel.
You know, I do have decent reflexes. That's why you hired me, right? I'm Danger Girl. No, I was not expecting to dodge bullets here, but well, whatever works.
Baby's not even born yet, and I can see that you're not okay with this.
I agreed to this. Have you changed your mind?
You saved my life. More than once. You saved my child. You even saved my heart the night I came to you and we ended up making this baby. And now every time I see you, I am hit with the sacrifice that you are making for me and this baby. And I know it sounds crazy, but it only makes me love you even more.
Why are you giving in to this monster? What, does he have a sniper watching over you? What is it? You and your son can go into protective custody. You'll be protected.
I've injected Nicholas with a synthetic poison, which requires a counteragent every 24 hours.
It's true.
I have enough of the counteragent to keep Nicholas alive for a short run. More will be forthcoming. The lovely Dr. Scorpio is in charge of Nicholas's heart. Now that she doesn't have to worry about yours. Except I'm afraid that you've ruined it.
No. As long as we, the three of us, cooperate, no one has to die.
How long do you plan on doing this? I mean, what do you need from them?
Well, my demands are simple. A fresh start and a chance for the American dream, amongst other things.
He needs my money and my European contacts. And once his new identity is secured, we can all go back to our own lives.
We can never go back. I believe that when things occur, they can never be the same. To recreate them would be a folly. You set yourself up for disappointment and failure. But I think we can have this wonderful philosophical discussion later over brandy and cigar, don't you think?
The poison is real. It's a neurotoxin that collapses the lungs and causes Nicholas to suffocate.
You're sick, man.
Not as sick as Nicholas, right?
I need another dose. And if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you give it to me before I pass out.
All right. I think we can give those two lovebirds their privacy. Now that they've reunited. Welcome to the party, Dr. Drake. I hope you can stay a while. The only way you can go out is not really pretty.
and averting suspicion while I planted the hit on Corinthos and Morgan. No, I've done it for all of us, for our future business arrangements.
But you didn't finish the job.
Not yet. In the meantime, there's no need for you to threaten me or my family.
We just want to get the job done. We want to run the product through without any interference.
Well, then we want the same things. You are welcome to do your best. I promise you, Sky and I will stay out of your way. Right? But you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Getting rid of those two is not as easy as it should be.
Oh, we can deliver the right message. We've already begun.
Thank God you have a natural instinct for survival.
Please, if you hadn't called my name out.
Oh, that sound when the light hit the stage, it was just like a shotgun blast, wasn't it, I think? You take a minute and pull yourself together.
No, look, I appreciate that, but I'd rather keep working. It'll definitely keep my mind off everything.
Well, if you're sure, we have a deadline. It would be great to get the segment in the can.
Light's been replaced. You want to finish up tomorrow?
No, our everyday hero wants to push forward.
Hey, if we make our rap time, she'll be my personal hero.
And there you have it. Okay. Thank you.
Did you get the lighting director's story? Does he realize he could have killed someone?
They preset the lights last night. Everything was perfect.
So he's saying it was purely an accident?
No. When he looked at the harness just now, it looked like someone had loosened it intentionally.
Okay, I know this is insane because you love Sam and I love Lucky, and I probably shouldn't have said that.
No, if you love me, why can't I be a part of our baby's life?
There was a time when I thought you were what I wanted. And every time we'd get close, when I thought there was actually a chance at something happening, I made a decision to push you away. It's a pattern, Jason, and I can't ignore it. I know he would be a great father. But so will Lucky, and he is the man that I have loved for most of my life. What I'm doing to you is probably terribly wrong, but my heart is telling me that there's really no other way.
I don't want you to feel guilty.
No, I just need to take responsibility for my part in what's happened. And I am so grateful to you for not finding me. But danger is how you live, and you shouldn't have to change. Not for me, not for this baby. Jason, I don't think you and I could make it work.
I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want you to be sorry. I don't want you to beat yourself up about it. I want you to take care of our baby. I mean, you have a new life, you know, you should be able to feel joy in that. And if it hurts to see me, I should just do a better job of staying away.
We have to call the police.
No.
Robin, why are you still protecting him?
Because everything he just said is true. And I have seen Nicholas when the poison takes effect. If Craig is arrested, he leaves town, takes the counteragent with him, and Nicholas dies.
We're okay. We're doctors. We can save Nicholas.
I have tried already.
The tox reports.
Yes. I took a blood sample from Nicholas. I thought I could engineer the counteragent or at least isolate the poison, but I have just hit a wall.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Because he said he was gonna kill you, and I believed him. So I did what he said. I pushed you away and told you that I didn't want to be with you anymore. I broke my heart because I broke yours.
I am so mad at you right now.
I don't blame you.
Ready for our fix, are we?
Turning into a regular old junkie, I am. Well, come on. What are you waiting for? Let's
It's
go.
a bit early for your dose, I think. Are you sure you're actually feeling the symptoms?
Do you think I actually enjoy any part of this?
Well, it could be you're actually developing a resistance to the counteragent. What a shame. What a shame.
If you want to play some sick game by watching my respiratory system shut down, you can be my guest. But that's dangerous ground, don't you think? Considering if I stop breathing, you're the one who loses.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you that when I was preparing the syringe, I was watching your nanny put young Spencer to bed? Such a beautiful child. What a pity. What a pity. I don't know what you're bitter about. I've been a model house guest. I'm polite. I keep my room clean. And I don't eat much. And I even saved your aunt's life. Bloody hell. Well, I know my new identity doesn't come cheap. I'm sure you're going to recoup all your losses while I use Cassadine Industries as a front for my own business.
I'll never recoup what you've cost me. Now, I pegged you for a practical man. What if you honestly believe that this will work out for you? You truly do live in a fantasy world.
Well, actually, I consider myself a realist.
Well, then you'll realize that this is unraveling beneath you. Now that Patrick knows, that makes what? 1, 2, 3 people who know your little secret? Not counting my house staff, which certainly have their own suspicions. Oh, yes. And sooner or later, one Sonny Corinthos and one Jason Morgan will find out, and you'll be dead.
At which point, so will you.
But I'm beginning to significantly not care. This world would be a better place without you. Cut your losses and move on while you still can.
This is Samantha McCall asking you to join us next week when we figure out together how to survive being lost in the wilderness. And, as always, how you can become an everyday hero.
And clear. That's a wrap, everybody. Good job. You pick up call sheets at the trailer.
Perfect. The footage looks great. You look great.
Thank you. Did the research numbers come back yet?
Oh, the test audience loved the pilot, and your numbers are through the roof. By the way, ever been to Phoenix?
What? Why?
Well, one of our viewer comment cards said that you looked exactly like a brunette version of his favorite customer at his bank. I say it's wishful thinking. But yeah, the PR numbers are generating great word of mouth. We're expecting good numbers for the premiere. The demographic should be solid. What I really want is a strong enough premiere to get the order for the back 13.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my fingers crossed on that. So do we have a date for the launch party yet?
Friday, May 11th. Why?
It's just that as soon as that's over, I'd like to spend some quality time with Jason.
Well, Sam, once you get the momentum going, you can't put the brakes on.
Yeah, I understand that. But, Jason and I really haven't gotten to spend a lot of time together since the hostage crisis. He was dealing with his father's death, and me, I sort of jumped into this whole job feat first. And I would really like some time to just chill with the man that I love. And if you can't give me that, and I think we might have a problem.
I thought you were going home.
I
I changed my mind. You seen that paperwork that Bernie wanted us to see on the warehouse?
Yeah, you know what? I think Stan actually scanned everything in the computer. What's going on?
Nothing. I could ask you the same thing. You've been distracted since your father died.
Hey, you're right. I started when Alan died. And I've been thinking about fathers and sons and what actually makes a family. You know, I always believe that if you're not biologically related, it doesn't matter if you're loved. I mean, look at Michael. Perfect example. I mean, you are his father in every sense of the word. You raise him, he loves you. You know, he knows about AJ, and it doesn't seem like there's this big hole in his life because AJ wasn't a part of it.
And that bothers you now? Why?
Not for Michael, but for AJ and Alan. You know, he is my father by blood, and it didn't make any difference to me. I just never realized what it must feel for a father to be shut out of his kid's life.
Well, I'm about to find out. Carly's marrying Jax next Friday.
I need to get these to the county clerk's office.
I can have my attorney file them if you want. Or you can think about it a little longer.
I don't need to think about it.
Oh.
I want to be your wife. Right now, last week, tomorrow. No more excuses, no more delays.
Good. And since this is the last time that either one of us gets married, I want you to tell me what you want. I'm serious, no expenses spared. Just whatever you want.
I need a dress, fast.
What are you talking about? You already have a beautiful dress.
I'm not wearing that dress. You saw me in it, and I was right. We had the worst luck possible. I have to get flowers, tons and tons and tons of flowers, but I want my mom to handle that if you don't mind.
Okay, less stress for you, the better. Okay. What about a cake? I could have a pastry chef make us a beautiful cake, you know, with peanut butter and chocolate. Your favorite?
You know what? I think you and I should have a mini layered traditional wedding cake with buttercream frosting, and I wanted to have strawberry filling.
Well, I was way off the mark, wasn't I? Okay. Strawberries it is. And we should probably discuss the guest list, you know. And if we're going to invite Sonny.
I don't know how you can forgive me for the things that I said.
Well, I didn't believe most of the things you said. I just couldn't figure out why you bailed on me. On us. But you had no choice. You seemed so detached the last couple of weeks, like you honestly didn't care.
It was just a lie. Every time I saw you, I wanted to tell you the truth.
Well, I wish you would have. I mean, I could have came here. I could have got you out of here.
No, listen. I love you, but you are unpredictable, and I couldn't risk Craig killing you just because I couldn't keep a secret. Now it's your turn, okay? You cannot go crazy on this guy. We have to keep it cool and work our way through this.
I want Sonny to be at our wedding.
Why?
Closure. When we say our vows to each other in front of our friends and family, he can't deny what he sees with his own eyes.
Okay, but don't you think it's kind of cruel to rub that in his face?
No, Sonny still has his family. His sons worship him. I'll promise you I'll never get in the way of that. And you will always be parents together.
I know, but this is killing him, you know? It is, and I don't know if it's fair to ask him to stand there and watch me make promises to you that I once made to him.
Okay, well, it's your choice. And I trust you. If you want Sonny at the wedding, it's okay with me.
I'll just ask Jason, you know, and he'll figure it out and find out if Sonny wants to come or not.
Jason's still your best person, I guess?
Alexa's still yours?
Yeah?
Okay. Wow, okay. So I guess compromise is the essence of a truly grown-up marriage. You tolerate my best friends, and I tolerate yours.
All in the name of love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say that organizing a wedding can be the most stressful thing a couple goes through. That's proof everybody wrong, okay? I know that we're going to get through this with flying colors. Because, I mean, there's nothing between now and Friday that we can possibly fight about.
Oh,
Agreed?
nothing.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay. Good. I'm going to go see Alexis.
Okay.
Now, is there a color scheme that she needs to know about so she can pick out a dress?
Yeah, I was thinking like, bubblegum pink taffeta.
You're a very cruel person, you know that. She's my good friend.
I will send her some color swatches, and I promise I'll be kind. I will. I promise.
Better.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh wait, Jax. Can you drop these by the ClickBooks for me, please?
You'd never ask.
Next Friday, that's pretty fast.
Well, it's vintage. Carly, I mean, going in as quick as she can so that way she can't change her mind. You better be ready.
What do you mean?
Well, she's gonna make a mess out of everything, and then she's gonna have you clean it up.
Probably right.
But you know what? Took your advice. I'm gonna wish Carly all the happiness in the world. And I'm gonna let her go.
Okay, what about Alcazar? We need to figure something out since he botched this whole ambush.
Okay, you know what? He may come at us from a different direction, so we have to be ready. In the meantime, I want you to plan out a retaliation. You make sure it's not traced back to us. And then you kill that piece of trash.
Okay, listen, I need a full schematic on Alcazar's house, okay? Security, points of entry, everything that you can give me.
Yeah, it's a sign of your highly evolved intelligence that you chose me for this assignment and not the hostile Marxist.
Not really. I just trust you.
Right. Well, the Jackal will not fail you. Have no fear, okay? So why the need to bust into Evil Al's abode?
It's just part of the job. It's nothing you really need to know about.
Say no more. Yeah, it's just that there's a baby evil in residence there.
All right, look, if you don't want to do this,
No, I'm honored by your trust, and the Jackal's really good at keeping secrets, as you know pretty well by now. So.
Yeah, you are, and I appreciate that.
Since you do trust me, and I think I hope that makes us friends. Seeing you suffer pains me.
Spinelli, don't start this.
I know. And believe me, I get it. I do. I get it. Why you're leaving the innocent one with Elizabeth, but you don't have to carry this burden alone. The beautiful Samantha loves you. She loves you, and she'll help you if you let her. All I'm saying is just consider it. Okay? Just consider telling Samantha about the baby. That's all. Hi.
You are obscenely cheerful. Sonny didn't lie to me, did he? He signed the divorce papers?
Yep, just dropped them at the county clerk's office. Wedding's Friday.
All right, this is what you want. I'm happy for you.
Prove it by standing up for me and Carly. Say you'll be my best person.
No, I'm not getting married in a few months. I'm getting married in a few days. I need a wedding dress as soon as possible. Oh, can you hang on 1 second? Okay, hold on. Michael, sweetie, they're here. Hello, Janetta. How are you? Come on, Michael. He's almost ready. Okay.
My boys are very excited about this weekend.
Mine too. Hi. I want you to listen to everything Mrs. Wilcox has to say this weekend, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for picking up Morgan from my mom.
We'll have them home Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Michael. Hi, sorry about that. Okay, I was thinking maybe meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. and then we can schedule the fitting for... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call you back. Michael! Michael, this is Wilcox!
Elizabeth? Hey.
Cameron tried to stay awake for you, but he just conked out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was, at work late, and then, I couldn't stop by the repair shop and pick up that train either.
Oh, God, I should have called you. We picked it up ourselves.
What? You're supposed to take it easy.
Please, I'm a mother of a toddler. Taking it easy is a relative.
That's a big toy. How'd you get that home?
We ran into Jason on the way back, and he was able to carry it for us. I'm starving. What do you feel like for dinner? You want Italian? You want Chinese?
Run into Jason a lot. What's that about?
Thanks, guys. I'll lock up when we're done here. All right. I think we can probably find a long weekend for you here, or a whole week if you can wait till the end of June.
Yeah, I'll talk to Jason about that. Look, Amelia, I am so embarrassed. I am so sorry. I didn't want to come off like a diva. I just feel really strongly about spending time with Jason.
I understand. By the way, I know of this great little private island off the coast of Mexico, Tres Hermanos. Miles of unspoiled beaches, the best seafood ever. All local. Very, very private.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'll talk to Jason about that.
Would that be Jason Morgan?
I'm sorry, who are you?
We're business associates. And we'd like you to give Jason a message for us.
The paperwork's on the way.
Good. Oh, hello. So, should we be expecting law enforcement as well?
No. No cops.
Patrick understands the situation and he is willing to cooperate.
That is astonishingly reasonable. Though Nicholas made an excellent point while you two were canoodling on the bluff. There are too many people here who know I'm a guest here. Therefore, grateful though I am for your hospitality, there is going to be a change of plans.
Yes, I will be your best person.
Thank you. It means the world to me.
So this is probably going to be a small ceremony, right? Because the two of you collectively have been married, what, about 600 times?
No, not too small. Jason's Carly's best person, and my mom's flying in.
Oh.
And the kids will be there, Michael and Morgan, and the Spencers. And the Quartermains, I'm sure they'll show up. Even though they don't like Carly very much, they're very fond of my ELQ stock, so.
So, in other words, half the town.
Yeah. And Carly said that she'll send over a color swatch so you can pick out a dress, so it'll match the theme.
Thank God. You're not worried about Sonny?
He can show up if he likes.
Okay, so you're not worried that he's going to object or do the graduate thing and go to the altar, grab her and run?
I'd like to see him try.
I am so sorry.
You are?
I totally forgot, and the boys are out of town this weekend. Happy birthday. Cameron and I took the Elm Street pier home, and you know, Corinthos Morgan owns the next pier over, so it was just a lucky break that Jason was there to help us out.
You know, Jason's always in the right place to help you a lot. Maybe Lulu's right. Maybe he feels a special responsibility to our baby.
Could be right.
Jason's been good to you. I mean, he's done so much for us as a family. I mean, he saved you and our baby. You know, maybe he deserves something big. Important. You think Jason would... You think he'd consider being our baby's godfather?
This is a private studio.
That's what we wanted. Privacy.
Get out or I will call security.
That's supposed to scare me?
Look, sir, this isn't very smart.
Shut up, both of you.
I'm just saying, if you want to get a message to Jason, there's a better way.
Drop your weapon. Move over to the women. We didn't expect you to make our work so easy.
Come on, you can't be dumb enough to kill us in a building with security cameras.
Watch me.